Hello friends, you're welcome. For today's video, we are going to compare SAT Algebra, a past question from 2023, and that of GCE. This will expand what you already know. Let's look at the SAT question. If x raised to the power 10 equal to 5 and x raised to the power 9 over y equal to 5,555, what is 1 out of xy? So I'm going to solve this question and then I'll solve that of GCE. Then I want you to tell which is harder, but for me, they are both easy, but I want you to be the judge. Whenever you come across a question like this during any exam, especially SAT, what we need to do, we need to find out. Look at this expression here. How can we get x raised to the power 9 from x raised to the power 10? The only way we can do that is to divide x raised to the power 10 by x. Remember, x raised to the power 10 means x times x times x times x in 10 places till you get to 10. But in math, whatever you do to one side, you must also do to the other side. Since x raised to the power 10 is equal to 5 and I'm dividing by x, I must also divide 5 by x. So x divided by x is 1. You have 10x. If you remove 1, you'll be left with 9. X into x10 will give me x raised to the power 9. Okay, here. So x raised to the power 9 will be equal to 5 out of x. Remember, I got x raised to the power 9 from x raised to the power 10 when I cancelled by this x. You go to this other equation. Replace x raised to the power of 9 with 5 out of x, since x raised to the power 9 is equal to 5 out of x. If you do that, we'll have 5 out of x. Now divide by y equal to 5,555. Alright, all whole must have a denominator of 1. We use the concept of KCF now for the left hand side. We use that whenever we have fractions involving division. So we keep the first fraction 5 out of x, change division to times, and flip this fraction. Y out of 1 becomes 1 out of y, equal to 5,555. So 5 times 1 is 5. X times y is xy, equal to 5,555. Okay. What are we looking for? The value of 1 out of xy. Ask yourself, how can you get 1 out of xy from 5 out of xy? The only way we can do that or get that is to eliminate 5. So how can we eliminate 5? We have to multiply the equation by 1 over 5. So 1 over 5 times 5 out of xy. Okay, but in math, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other side. In the other side, we have 5,555. Since I'm multiplying the left hand side by 1 over 5, I must multiply this side by 1 out of 5. So 5 here 1. 5 into 5 is 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times xy is xy, equal to 5 here 1. 5 into 555 will give me 1111. So bring out the 1111. I think we are done, because the question says what is 1 out of xy? So 1 out of xy is 1,111, which is this. Okay, so the SAT algebra has been taken care of. Let's go to GCE algebra. Okay, let's solve this question, and then I want you to tell which is easier or which you think is more difficult. For this question, we have 5 raised to the power of minus 3x equal to 125. Whenever you come across a question like this, you must let the base be the same. So at the left hand side, we have 5 raised to the power minus 3x. At the right hand side, we can express this in base 5. Since 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. So at the right hand side, what we'll have will be 5 raised to the power of 3. Okay, the bases are the same. We can eliminate the bases. So divide the left hand side by 5 and the right hand side by 5. 5 here 1, 5 here 1, 5 here 1, 5 here 1. Minus 3x will now be equal to what? 3. What are we looking for? The value of x. Because for algebra, you always find the value of the unknown. And the unknown in this equation is x. To get the value of x now, we have to divide both sides by minus 3. Divide this by minus 3. So minus 3 here 1, minus 3 here 1. Minus 3 here 1, minus 3 into 3 will be minus 1. 3 cancels 3, but nothing here 1 here. Nothing cancels the minus. So the value of x will simply be minus 1. Alright, at the beginning I asked a question. I said, which is harder, SAT algebra or GCE algebra? To answer this question, I just selected one of the past questions, algebra questions, and solved them. I solved the SAT algebra. I showed you all the steps and I got my answer, which is 1111. I solved the GCE algebra question. I showed you the step and I got my answer, which is minus 1. Now the big question between both questions, which is more difficult or which is easier? I want you to kindly drop your comment in the comment section. Thank you very much for staying with me. Keep supporting IDC Learning Center. More interesting educational videos are coming your way. For now, I'm going to say bye.